Good morning. Our lesson today is the volume. Before we talk about the volume, we need to revise some information which we took before. For example, here I have this line segment. It's called 1D shape. Its length, for example, 1 centimeter. So let's remember the length train. The biggest unit in the length train is kilometer. Then we have meter. Then we have decimeter, then centimeter, then millimeter. To convert from big unit to small unit, we need to multiply. Here, to convert from kilometer to meter, I must multiply by 1000. To convert from meter to decimeter, I will multiply by 10. From decimeter to centimeter, multiply by 10. From centimeter to millimeter, multiply by 10. But if I need to convert from small unit to big unit, millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, meter, and kilometer. To convert from millimeter to centimeter, I need to divide by 10. I'm going to divide by same number. So from millimeter to centimeter divided 10, centimeter to decimeter divided 10, decimeter to meter divided 10, meter to kilometer divided 1000. Here we have this square. It's called 2D shape, two dimensions shape. This is a side, another side, and the space inside is called area. And we have the area train, starting with squared kilometer, then squared meter, squared decimeter, squared centimeter, and squared millimeter. To convert from big unit to small unit, we need to multiply. To convert from squared kilometer to squared meter, we need to multiply by 1 million. In the length train, we multiplied by 1000. In the area train, we doubled the zero. From squared meter to squared decimeter times 100. From squared decimeter to squared centimeter times 100. From squared centimeter to squared millimeter times 100. If I need to convert from small unit to big unit, I'm going to divide by same numbers. So from squared millimeter divided 100 will be squared centimeter. From squared centimeter divided 100 it will be squared decimeter. From squared decimeter divided 100 it will be squared meter. From squared meter divided 1 million it will be squared kilometer. And now we have the 3D shape, which is related to the volume. For example, here we have this cube. Its edge length is 1 centimeter. And the new train here is the volume train. We start the volume train with cubic meter, then cubic decimeter, cubic centimeter, and cubic millimeter. To convert from big unit to small unit, as usual, we are going to multiply. But here we are going to multiply by 1000, triple the number of the zeros in the length train. And to convert from cubic decimeter to cubic centimeter times 1000, from cubic centimeter to cubic millimeter times 1000. And if I want to convert from small unit to big unit, we are going to divide by same number. For cubic millimeter divided 1000, it will be cubic centimeter. To convert from cubic centimeter to cubic decimeter divided 1000, to convert from cubic decimeter to cubic meter divided 1000. The cubic centimeter is the volume of cube of edge length equals 1 centimeter. So, what is the volume? The volume is the number of units which a solid consists of. What are the units of measuring the volume? We have cubic meter, cubic decimeter, cubic centimeter, and cubic millimeter. Complete. Number 1, 2 kilometers equal how many meters? Here we need to convert from kilometer to meter, from big unit to small unit, so we need to multiply by 1000. 2 times 1000 equal 2000. Number 2, 1800 centimeter equal how many decimeter? Here, from centimeter to decimeter, from small unit to big unit, we are going to divide by 10. So 1800 divided 10, the answer will be 180. Number 3, 5 square meter equal how many square centimeter? To convert from big unit to small unit, we need to multiply. From square meter to square centimeter, we are going to multiply by 10,000. 5 times 10,000 equal 50,000. 4. 30,000 squared millimeters equal how many squared centimeter? Here we need to convert from small unit to big unit. So we are going to divide. Divided by what? Divide by 100. So 30,000 divided 100 equal 300. Number 5, 17 cubic decimeter equal how many cubic millimeter? We need to convert from big unit to small unit. We need to multiply. Multiply by what? By 1 million. So 17 times 1 million equals 17 million. Number 6, 4,000 cubic centimeter equal how many cubic decimeter? Here we need to convert from small unit to big unit, so we are going to divide. Divided by 1,000, so 4,000 divided 1,000 equals 4 cubic decimeter. Volume of cuboid. Here is the cuboid. It has 3 dimensions: width, length. These are the 2 dimensions of its base, which is in the shape of rectangle. And what about this line? It's the height. The volume of cuboid has a rule. Volume of cuboid equals length times width times height. L times W times H. And that's it. Let's take an example. A cuboid has the dimensions 20 centimeter, 5 centimeter, and 14 centimeter. Find its volume. As we know, the volume has a rule. Volume of cuboid equals length times width times height. Okay, these 3 dimensions are by order: length, width, and height. So the volume of cuboid equals 20 times 5 times 14 equals 1400 cubic centimeter. Why cubic centimeter? Because the units of the dimensions are centimeters. That's why the final will be cubic centimeter. Another example, a cuboid with base area 72 squared centimeter and height 42 centimeter. Find its volume. Okay, base area equals length times width. So here we have a new rule. Volume of cuboid equals base area times height. So here, instead of length times width, we are going to put base area. So it will be equals to 72 times 42 equals 3024 cubic centimeter. Why cubic centimeter? Because the given units here are centimeters. Here we have volume of cube. As we know that all the sides of the cube are equal in length. The rule of volume of cube equals side by side by side. S times S times S. Now, how can I find the side? If the sum of ages is given, I will divide it by 12. Why 12? Because the cube has 12 edges. If the perimeter of one face is given, I'm going to divide it by 4. One face is in the shape of a square, so to find the side from the perimeter, I will divide the perimeter by 4. If the area of one face is given, I will find the side by finding the square root of area of one face. If the total area is given, I'm going to find the side by finding the square root of total area over 6. Why over 6? Because the cube has 6 faces. If the volume is given, I'm going to find the side by finding the cubic root of the volume. Example. Find the edge length of a cube with volume 343 cubic centimeter. Edge length means the side. So, edge length, which is the side, equals cubic root of the volume, which is equal cubic root of 343. The final result will be 7 centimeter. Another example. Find the volume of a cube if the perimeter of one of his faces is 12 centimeter. To find the volume of the cube, you must have the side. To find the side from the perimeter of one face, I'm going to divide the perimeter of one face by 4. So, edge length, which is the side, equals perimeter of one face over 4, which is equal 12 over 4 equals 3 centimeter. Now I have the side. What is the rule of finding the volume of the cube? Volume of the cube equals side times side times side, which is equal 3 times 3 times 3 equal 27 cubic centimeter. Why cubic centimeter? Because the given unit here is centimeter.